Alright, what's up, stream? Alright, what's up, stream? Perfect, this shit is working. Anyways, guys, really excited to fucking be here. You know, the interesting thing is I'm doing a challenge here to build the bankroll from 50 to a K online. Yes, this is not real money. Wink, wink, if you are the feds. Um, let's join this tournament, though. We're going to be playing, let's see here, a little $25. You guys want to take a look at this? Little prize action. Need to place top 13 to get in that thing. Let's join up, baby. Yes, sir. Alright, first thing we're looking at a little J3H. J3H. Yes, sir. 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 Guys, five ways. Blinds are relatively low or high, I guess you should. I just hold it to me. Pick up first. Once we get to the break here, we're gonna move on to some cash game. Guys, out of the small blind, just not a fan of playing these hands. I know it's cliche, but our range needs to tighten up a ton when we're in the small. Um, Again, if we're four-way, it's like, okay, maybe just call and kind of go from there and evaluate and play the hand. I don't think they're going to be raising more than four blinds here, which, okay, yeah, so we're playing two guys around 50 high, big blinds. Yeah, so this is a candidate for a three bet, guys. I know it's a little unconventional. We are going to do it here just because we're only three-way, and yeah, okay, so he calls. So ace high flop, that is going to hit us a lot more than it's going to hit him. We are in the small blind. We're going to go with a little 33%er, and if he calls, we're going to evaluate turn here. Okay, 8. So I like that 8 right there. Not going to have much 8x. I think this is really a turn where we can go big and get a lot of king high hands to fold, diamonds hands to fold. If he jams on us, then so be it. That just kind of sucks. If he calls, we kind of, okay, yeah. So this is just going to be a straightforward fold here. Not sure really what this guy's jamming with, but we just have nothing to call. So we're not going to play. Excuse me. Do you like the play, though, all around? Definitely want to be playing these hands aggressively, especially this, you know, early or kind of mid tournament stage when people are going to be tightening up and whatnot. So I don't hate the play. I know we just punted off half the stack there, and it looks a little crazy because now we're in last. But good thing is I'm streaming, so let's go. Ooh, nice. Bunch of tourneys tonight. 8-9 suited. Kind of sucks that we just got fucked on that one. Not a big deal though. We're 30 blinds deep. This guy just fucked us pretty much back and forth. We weren't really allowed to say shit. We're gonna call that. I love this hand. We're now in position, and we're gonna be playing this aggressively. So let's get the chips in front of us if we hit. Got a gutter. Not gonna be a board that favors him too much. I don't know what he's betting with. I mean, who is he? Or yeah, he's only been here fucking 9 hands. He must be sun running. We're not going to be calling that off with the 1-outer, though. Okay, we would have turned the flush draw. Oh, so I have outs to a 10 now. So, let's see if this river is... Okay, so we would have banked, but the flush got there, front door. Not ideal here. Interesting, he donks out for almost a pot-sized bet. Let's see what he reacts with here. Nope, just folds it. So, yeah, could have gotten some value out of FG if we got hyper to fold, but likely not happening there. Okay, early position, your Jaga King. Let's go with a little baby raise. I like this hand. Ready to take it? Equals. Okay. So we're opening up with the king here. This is a very dry board. I think we're gonna c-bet and then evaluate turn, probably check. I do like a bit of a bigger c-bet here, so let's continue for 2.2. Yeah, let's see what he does. 12 pip. Yeah, he's probably folding, realistically. Yeah, okay. So we take it down. We'll take it. We are definitely struggling a bit. We're going to be getting the chips in relatively quickly when we do pick up something. This could be it. Let's... Yeah, okay. So this guy under the gun. Not much to do here, but call. And to a raise out of the blinds, we fold. Let's see how this hand plays out. And we flop top pair on a pretty straight heavy gut shotty type of board. We are going to want to bet here to protect our hand and just our stack size. It does look like we could be getting value from king highs. So we're going to probably put him on king queen here, just a jack. Not much of an ace. If he does have an ace, well done to you. But we're going to jam. And he has ace-9, and we win. Lovely. Nice little hand to pick up. Yeah, pretty straightforward here when he's checking twice on an ace-high board and not continuing to bet. It is a sign for us to strike. Nice. So we're back up to even there after punting off half the stack to him on the second hand. And we now have more chips than him. So just be patient and await your turn. And good things tend to happen in poker. What a hand. Ace jack, nice. In the big blind. So to any weakness, pretty much, we're going to be squeezing. I do like a flat against an under the gun raise here, especially short stacked. I think we can just see this flop and kind of reevaluate as needed. So we do have 2 overs now on a board that is likely going to favor us. We're going to see how much he continues here for. It's between, obviously, a call and a raise. There's no really folding right now. So he continues for 1.8. I don't think there's any point in raising. I think we just call. And, yeah, so another pretty brick turn there. This is a spot where we're going to check and see how much he bets. He just continued for a very small amount. Now he goes another pretty small amount, half pot. He looks like he's on a 1-pair type of holding here. You know, I don't know necessarily if half pot is a fold. I kind of want to say it's a call. I mean, it feels like a call to me. Okay, and then now we can represent, right? We can represent a 6. We can represent jack 9. We want to basically go pretty big here and just put them all in. And this is how you win in poker, guys. He does not call here. I guarantee it. I guarantee he does not call. If he calls, he's a sick fuck. Let's see what he does here. It's be a pretty sick call if he could make it. I don't know how he does. I mean, he just doesn't have any sixes. I also have pretty much all the straights. I mean, yeah, he folds. Okay. So we're going to have to show him that one. Yeah, I mean, that's just textbook bluffing, just playing our hand, playing our range. All right. Nice. Oh, wow. Shouldn't have autopiloted that one. Definitely want to be playing K9, but we were in the small blind, so not going to stress that one. Six three offsuit in the button, that's pretty standard of a fold. Yeah, we absolutely rinsed this guy here. About 4,000 chips, almost a third of his stack, so we don't mind that. Another pretty standard fold here. Psycho cat just goes all in. Wow. The fuck is going on? I mean, I bet you one of these guys has ace queen. Just look like a complete bozo. Yep, king queen. Huh. Oh, that's so sick. That's so sick. That's so sick. He flopped a set of jacks. Oh, that's sick. Yuck. Guys, right now we're really just focused on getting our VPIP down. We don't want to be floating in the 70s there. And the most important metric for us to be tracking is our ratio, our win to VPIP ratio. Having that over 50% is, I mean, winning poker to a T. Let's see, pick up here in the big blind. Okay, queen three off. Obviously nothing to be excited about, but given we do sit big, we do want to be protecting our bigs and playing pretty aggressively off of, yeah, okay. So see, just to erase that big and to call that big, where we're just not playing a hand like this. Yeah, just not a spot we want to be in. And obviously the three bet here from Frank to our right, and then the jam, and we're flipping now with aces and ace king. And aces look to dominate, and they do, and they hold. Nice, good work to Frank. Always want to see aces hold. Right, here we go. We got 15 minutes, guys, till we are gonna be trying to survive and get through the next couple of rounds of blinds. Yeah, let's make sure we lock in here. So we're gonna go fold, fold, and then another fold. This is a spot where we're gonna be raising pretty big against a small stacked big blind, and assuming he doesn't jam. Perfect. This is a decent flop for us. We're going to be confidently betting at all times, especially with that 8 of diamonds, and he decides to fold. So yeah, full confidence on this board range against the big blind, who just flats a pretty big bet. So we'll pick up the 2K there. Nice. Now we pick up another pretty one. We're going, okay, so see, the very small raise here does warrant the 3 bet. Good on Steez if he is deciding to raise to 2 pigs with aces or ace king. If he does and is doing that, we will know pretty quickly. So let's go ahead and 3 bet him up to 6.2, a relatively big amount, 3,100 on a 1,000 bet, and Steez decides to call. Okay, so we're gonna go to a pretty dynamic board here of queen 10 for 2 hearts. Against a pretty big stack here, he's going to be either donking or check raising with a ton of hands. And Steez here, we know he's playing a pretty tight range, raising off 2 bigs, flat calling off of 2 calls. So he easily could have queen X here. It's a straightforward check. The king of clubs would be absolute money on this turn, and we don't turn it. Not a big deal. But L-Dog decides to lead out here, and given the setup in this hand, okay, yep. So Steez is doing something with this hand. He's probably got ace queen. Yep, most likely got it. Oh, okay, shows a queen there. So maybe not. Could be tens too. Never know. Would have hit the straight there. Flush versus a straight. Love to see this, guys. We started with a $2,500 guaranteed, and we're now getting an F5X to start to warrant the guaranteed money going up. So gotta love to see that. Yeah, it's gonna be a grind here though, especially with this bigger tourney that we have coming up here at 8 p.m. Definitely gonna be a grind. Yeah, just kind of patiently waiting here. No rush. Just a fold, guys. Nothing more to this one. We'll flop top, but we're good on that. We're really only going to be calling a lot lighter when blinds get up to probably about a 20 blind stack is when we start jamming and calling lighter on those hands. So it looks like we could have been good here. I think we're going up against Jack 10 and Ace. Yep, okay. Okay, so fives and Ace 10 suited, pretty standard. Guys, I just went to Danville here this past weekend and picked up this hand under the gun, raised it up to 4 blinds on the 1-3 table. Got 3-bet to like 8 blinds or something. It was kind of a joke. And I had like 3 callers after me, and we all called and flopped 2 pair and ended up stacking off king queen unsuited. With all this action, we just can't simulate that again. So we're gonna fold, but love this hand. J7 hearts. I'm feeling it all in. Let's get it in. Wow, and would you look at that, guys? J7 of hearts does us another miracle. Would have been sick if we were going up against queens or something. And he decides to bet. Oh, wow. Think. Would have won. J7 of hearts. Hot. Yeah, I got it hot. Look, guys, look at the prize again. Holy shit. I literally said probably 5 minutes ago. And it was at, what, 4-4? 2-5-4-4? Now it's at 2-6-5-3. That's how we do it in this club, guys. That's how we do it. Whoa. What a fucking hand. These guys are going ballistas. King 7. Yeah, so we're getting into the meaty part of the tournament here. There's just really no reason to be playing shit hands like that. And yeah, guys, I want to transparently show you here. We're doing a 50 to 1,000 challenge online only. So we started with 100. And the goal is going to be to get that to 1050 as long as it takes. The goal is just to go up. So we're going to be playing smart. We're going to be playing a lot of tournaments, and we're going to be streaming it all. So, yep, tune in pretty regularly. It'll be nightly. Yeah, looking forward to it. In cash, we're playing those. We're just not playing that here. I can get cash going too, as we kind of get into the night. No one's on this stream, but I'm sure people will revisit and whatnot. Okay, so we had our breaks, levies. We're going to be on break as well. And we're going to be back here in 5 with another journey to play. So let's get it. fuck is bruh? Guys, we're fucking back. All right, it's time to get back into this tourney here now. Picking up fives to start standard. Gonna be raising it up. Excuse me. Here we go. We got Sunduck as a caller. Out of position now, outside of the big blind here. So we're going to be going to a flop with Sunduck. Definitely liking this for our range, so we're going to continue against a small stack, and he's going to call. Now we're going to be picking up a pretty decent card here. I don't know if he's having too many flushes. Definitely not really doing much betting. I mean, okay. So yeah, we're pretty much just good on this hand. You can win the pot, man. Take it. I'm not trying to win this thing. All right, moving on to 5-7 suited on the big here. Sunduck's gonna limp in. Yeah, not really much squeezing here given the current situation, just being in the big and having the small come up here. Against a 3x raise on a limp, I don't think it's super strong. So I think we can get away with flatting this one and letting Sunduck come along here. We have a good hand to go three ways with. Let's see if Sunduck decides to pop it. Would be a little weird. Okay, so now we have a really hidden flush draw on a really dynamic board, with not much sitting behind. Yeah, so we're winning no matter what here. I might as well have them call off. So we're gonna get it and move on to turn if we lose. He has an ace and we bank it, and he fucking sucks out on us. Holy shit, guys, that was pretty gross to catch on. Anyways, move on. The next one. So yeah, that's not a good start. Luckily this stream is really so we board the somewhere. Anyways, this here with so we have two different the in aspect of and suited ace. So definitely like to be rather aggressive than passive on my streets. He decides to flat. These here, you know, with our jack X's are really betting small. With our queen X's we're betting small, so that's what we're gonna go ahead and do here. He decides to flat and come along. So, yeah, not much to do here. We are beating King 10s of the world, right? We're beating ace, not much. We're not repeating much. Yeah. But then that's here. He's going to bet a lot of attention on back, and we win the pot. And he had a boat on the turn. Interesting. Interesting. Yeah. Interesting way to play it, especially not many chips in front of us. Little shell shocked after those last two. Important though not to get upset about it. So yeah, we're gonna get 2 folds. J9 in the small. Guys, we are down about 1,000 here to start the tourney, which is not bad at all. It is about 10 blinds, but we do want to be playing rather aggressively on low blinds. So, don't mind losing a little bit there. Because it's just an endless cycle. Like, you have to tighten up later on. You just have to. If you're not big stacking. Okay, so right now we're playing loose. Like, we're playing a ton of hands. It is just how that will be. Our threshold here is about 1,000 pre-flop. We're not really going above that, playing hands above that. So, it's just flatting, which is weak, but we do want to mix in flats. Okay, so here's another board where I like a raise. I love a raise. I love a bet too. I love an aggressive one. It's going to hit us so much. He could call. Yeah, if he doesn't call, now we know what we're going up against here. Clean-ish. We do bank a flush draw. I do like a check back. He is going to barrel into us. Okay, now we have the hidden flush. And if he has a queen, we're getting max fucking value. Okay, and he decides not to bet. So we want to make this look pretty bluffy. Just checking. Turn goes check, and we're going to barrel. And he is going to decide to. We just doubled the pot, by the way. So that's why it's a pretty significant sizing there. Would love a call, obviously. Queen's call? Yeah, queen's call. Yep. And we, ace king. Nice. And we get value at ace king somehow. And he claps us off there. AO. But we'll take it, guys. We're now sitting in first place here in this tournament. This is a pretty big one. So, love getting value out of flushes like that. Just money hand right here. We're played it perfectly. So, always bet your hand on the flop and get there on the river. It's that simple, guys. Alright, guys, so yeah, we're sitting in first now on a pretty decent stack size of 28K on a 3K profit. Blinds are relatively low, so we are up a good amount of blinds here. We're up about, what was that? That would be about 208 starting, and we're up about 26 blinds, so definitely love to see that. But again, you know, these blinds move up pretty quickly, and things change pretty fast, so. Not really allowed to get too comfortable here. We're charged up there. Let's go ahead and charge the pen. Absolutely crucial to winning poker games, by the way. Yeah. Hmm. Interesting hand here. Because the thing is, in these bigger tournaments, people don't play around. Like, this is a big hand, and one of them probably has ace king. Or they both have maybe could feel like tens and kings. Yeah, so we're in an interesting spot here. I mean, I don't think ace king calls ace queen, or sorry, vice versa. This is a crazy hand. Oh wow, that's thin. Oh, and then he jams it right in his face. This is crazy. Holy shit, guys. Fives versus ace king. What the fuck? Why is he fucking jamming fives? Like, why would you jam fives, dude? I mean, just lose the hand, guys. That's an example of just like, just lose it, bruh. Just, you ain't gotta do all that, man. See, like, what the fuck is this shit? I'm full. I don't wanna fucking play that. Let's. Only queen deuce. J7 of hearts? Give me that though. I'm stacking that guy off. Alright. So yeah, Toaster is obviously fucking tilted as hell. Not even 15 fucking hands and this guy's that tilted. By the way. Just 9. What's up, fellas? Here we go, baby. King 4 suited with the mic and the fucking camera. Talk to me nice. Talk to me nice. Talk to me nice. I kind of want to call. Just flip the fucking camera on, guys. I mean, we're fucking calling. You fucking kidding me? Here we go. That's a horrible flop. I mean, when he continues, let's see what he does. He's probably gonna, no, he checks. That's even more dangerous. And it gets even worse. Let's go. We like have to call off. How big of a bet? Like, yeah, pretty damn big, huh? Guys, we're gonna lose this hand, but we're gonna lose in fashion. Okay, so I do like that card. Is Mike? What is Mike doing here? Yeah, we're calling. You have an ace, you win. Fuck. Oh, I'm sick to my fucking stomach, guys. Guys, I'm going back and hiding. The fuck? How the fuck could you do that to me, Mike? A fucking cocksucker. Honestly, I just did that for the stream, but that was like retarded. We shouldn't even be playing that. I mean, we know exactly what Mike has. A better king, king, queen. The thing is, we beat, or we chopped king, jack there, so it's actually not a terrible call. He would have to. Not a great hand. So he wins about a K, 2.5, 3, about 3K off of us. Yeah, not ideal. we just shouldn't be playing those hands, guys. That's just textbook. Like, leave them to be. This one's gonna be a long one. Oh, that's a fucking cooler. That's a fucking cooler. Holy shit. Straight up. Cooler. Guys, good hands are flying around right now. Liking this table. Liking the vibes. Liking the vibe. I'm liking the vibe. I'm liking the vibe. I'm liking the vibe. I'm liking the vibe. Liking the vibe.